up here at Fest House, which is right next to the new front gate. You can kind of see some of that. But basically we're just trying to get all this down and out, so this is going to be, well, a nightmare. Yeah, we just got all of these sleeves, and they all just came from all of that, mainly up here throughout all of these forsythias and junipers, creeping junipers, and it sucks going up there and getting in all of that. So we got all of these leaves out of just that. And supposedly we were going to push all this off the hill over there and then push all through the grass, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So yeah. And this is how we have to dump things in the golf cart. Got to drop the tailgate up here, pop the latch. Actually, hold on. Got to move the seat forward. And you pop the latch. And you pull up. And then you drop it. Move your seat back. Maybe, hopefully. There. Then you put your seat back in place. Pull it forward a little bit. And then you make sure you got everything out. Then you put the tailgate back up. And you're done. So much quicker than the Ford. So I just had to blow off the strut bed again. Because they're finally down there getting all that. And they even accidentally blown it back up to the strut bed. So we got to take it all the way down. It's a pain. Well, here's part of what the new front gate's going to look like. Wow. Totally different. Kinda, mainly. So it appears that both flatbeds are now down and hopefully out. GMC, Robert went to take it up the hill, and basically it was just popping, and then everything just got locked up. And yeah, somehow I managed to get it down. And then the Ford won't start and won't do anything, and it's leaking stuff all over the place. But we just got a shipment of trees in, so now we gotta bring them out here in the nursery and get them all set up and everything. So on the way home from work, I stopped and got me some new tools. They're on sale, plus I had a rebate on them and everything. So basically, I got like 60 bucks off, 60 or 80, something like that. I don't know. But as you can see, it's 318 pieces. So hopefully now we can go ahead and get this axle out. So that's what we're going to try, and we're going to hopefully succeed. But yeah, so let's start trying these out and seeing if we can't get this done. So I was finally able to get enough torque to be able to break that one bolt loose. So we got our brake caliper off, so now we can just pop all these off, hopefully. Actually, I don't even have to do that, I don't think. As long as you can just move this back. Wait. Yeah, no, because actually I already have that off, so There we go. Yeah. And we are out. So let me. Yeah, that's holding in there pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this axle all the way out. Now we're going to crawl under and try to carefully get this differential out. Get all of our pigtails out. Because remember, this was sitting overnight, so I didn't want a bunch of contaminants and anything to get in here. So, got everything out. And if you remember, I took little bracings here and over here that held all that in place. I took those out, and now that both axles are out, the whole differential is now free to come out. So I'm actually going to first put my drain plug back in a little bit, just get it out of the way. Come on. Okay. Now I'm going to slide the strain pan back a little bit so that if I lose control of this, it's not going to slam on the concrete and break. And I'm going to need both hands for this, so I've got to put you guys away. Yeah, this was pretty bad. So I was able to get it out, and I kind of ran my fingers through all this. Same on the other side. Over here, I found a bunch of metal shavings and chunks and more just nastiness, including that biggin. And then over here, I found all of that. That's all primarily like metal shavings and stuff. Then I also found that, which is part of my clutch pack. Okay, let's face it. If you have never ate in a house like that, are you really a mechanic? Alright, I just cleaned out the inside of here. Because right down there at the bottom was a bunch of like gunk and like sludge and, well, maybe you can see just how dirty that is. Alright, let's flip this over. Yeah, because this was a brand new towel. The only thing I've used this for was put in there. Yeah, here's another one. Yeah, so actually there's all the ones I've used. So long story short, it's pretty nasty in there. So kind of clean that out a little bit. So I think I've pretty well prepared the rear end and everything enough so that when I get my part, the new differential in, we can just pop it in and be done. So right now what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and try to change the front differential fluid. So to do that, first we're going to have to take these skid plates off. Well, they're up there. So I'm going to make one last inspection of this back end, make sure it's how I want it, and then we'll start taking skid plates off and start doing front differential. So now we are under here doing the front differential and doing a flush on it, or at least changing the fluid anyways. So to start off with, if you have skid plates like I do, you have to take all those off, which I've already done. And then you want to come up here on driver's side, behind the wheel. Let's see, right up here. This bolt right here is your fill plug. This one down here is your drain plug. So, just like in the back, if you've seen that, you want to check and make for sure that you can open up your fill plug. Because if you can't, then you can obviously drain your fluid, but you can't fill back up. So, yeah. So first you want to make sure that you can undo your fill plug. And then as we're draining it, you can take that off and it'll make it go quicker. And so now we will crack open this back, or this bottom drain plug. Ugh. Erg. Yikes. Well, it looks like I'm going to be taking this front differential part 2. Because there's a bunch of metal junk in here. So. And the fluid doesn't look good anyways. Yeah, here's the drain plug, and obviously it has a magnetic tip on it, and you can see all of the junk and metal that it has collected over the years. So I'm going to go ahead and have to open it up and do an inspection of it, make sure we don't have any broken parts or anything in there, or at least not any really worn parts, and just make sure all this is from 4 or 5 plus years of neglect and not from any excessive wear or damage. So, because I have heard bad things about how difficult it is to take apart or take out the front differential, I'm going to do that as a last resort. So first I'm going to try to flush it. I'm just going to run some ATF through it, and hopefully try to get all the little pieces out, if there is any. And I'm probably just going to try to run it through a couple times, and see the sizes of the particles that may or may not be coming out. If there's any large or medium-sized ones, then I will go ahead and try to take it off and take it apart and whatnot. But if it is just little teeny tiny flakes, whatever, like nothing too big, I'm not going to worry about it for now anyways. So I want to see if I can find something I can put in those holes to block stuff. That could work, maybe. Okay. Yeah, so we'll use these. And we will see if we can, how much stuff we can get out. So, we now just, we just ran some ATF in this front diff to hopefully try to loosen up a lot of this metal flakes and stuff. Now, to make for sure that we got it all through the system to hopefully get everything out, I moved each wheel and then moved the drive shaft, and I put it in 4 low and 4 high and kept doing all that. So got it through the system pretty well, I hope. So we'll see what it looks like. And here is our drain plug. So as you can see, it has some stuff on it, but it is not really too bad. Ooh, wait. Ooh, that's a good sized chunk. I don't like that. Well, other than that, not really seeing a whole lot coming out. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll look into exactly how hard it would be and see if I think it'd be worth it. And we might do that tomorrow. I don't know. But I do want to do my transmission. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and get that draining. And I might just leave it draining overnight and tomorrow. So we are now moving on to our transmission. We are eventually going to do a flush, but for now I just want to try to get this old fluid out. So got this bolt right up here, and we just got to break that loose and we can get it to start draining. Yeah, that's not really a color you want to see coming out of your transmission. So yeah, this is some dirty, old, used transmission fluid. You see over there, that's like bright red, and that's what it's supposed to be. And that's what we got. It's almost like a muddy brown.